back to Mike's room. Today, I've got to fill in around the type and book. Also, and yeah, I put in the logo for the Ferrari car with some super glue. So I have to fill that in with some white. This color, the color of the book cover, I want to lighten it up a little because it's a little bit too close to this color. I'm going to put in a little bit more contrast, so maybe some sort of grayish, light green or something, I don't know. But anyway, I have to do that. Then I have to do some work on the button. I really made a mess of this thing, but I just have to paint around, lay some paint all the way around the type, even if it's bigger than the size of the button. Let that dry and then come back and then just clean up the circle, you know. That's pretty routine. And then the last thing is to do some more work on the face. I have to add some color to the face, some shadows, and so I'm not going to finish today, which I had hoped to do, but that's about par for the course. So let's get started. So here's my little setup for doing detail work. I've got the yardstick in place with at either end with some cardboard that's attached to the frame. Okay, now I want to do some work on the face. Here's the photograph of Nick. The light is coming from his left, so the shadows will be on the right side of his face and a little bit on the left under the eye. I want to, so first I want to put some shadows in. I'll probably use the cerulean blue and cadmium red light. Got this thinned down quite a bit with a combination of paint thinner, linseed oil, and some polyurethane. And the reason I use the polyurethane is because it facilitates the drying process. You know, it helps it to dry faster. You don't really need that. Can you? The classic medium for the Renaissance painters, I think, was just linseed oil and some paint thinner, and maybe half and half. There might have been one other thing added, I forget what it was, but basically it was linseed oil, paint thinner, maybe 50% of each, something like that. But they put them on, they put the glaze on very, very thin. Very, very thin. Let it dry, come back the next day, add a little more, you know. And because they were transparent, under painting showed through, and that's what gave those paintings that particular kind of light and warmth that they had, you know. It's a real art. I mean, they really, very labor intensive. I don't have that kind of patience frankly, but I appreciate. All right, so that's not so bad. Now I'll put in a little bit of red. I'm going to add just a little bit of red to these shadows. They're just a little too dark. I'll probably go over this one more time to really punch up that side of the face. I can't do it now because the paint is too wet, but if I wait till this dries, then come back with some more of the Naples yellow, I can really add some strong highlights to this side of the face. Yeah, I think I have to wait till this dries before I can go any further. The other thing I need to do, I was working on the light the other day, and I think what I said was to make it look like a bulb is very bright, you add some yellow in the middle. But I had the whole thing backwards, actually, because I looked at a couple of paintings on YouTube, and the yellow is the background color. For example, what I mean is, I have the yellow in the middle of the bulb with the white as the background color. It should be just the opposite. The yellow, you paint the whole bulb yellow, okay? And then the white goes in the middle. Then it looks like the bulb is on and radiating a lot of light, you know? I hit it backwards, not the first time, but so now I probably should wait till this dries, but I'm gonna just add a little bit of white right now. And you have to blend it in. Yeah, see, that's better. Yeah, could be better than that actually, but I'm not gonna. It's YouTube, you know, it's good enough for YouTube. So what else? Well, that's about as much as I can do today. But the next time, oh yeah, and I painted, I don't know if I painted around the button, and now I have to draw a circle. I painted around the button, and now I have to draw a circle of the right size, and then do some touch-up, maybe with the shirt, you know, so that I'll do that next time. So that's it for now. Stay tuned. Okay, so I've got this little template, circular template that I've cut out of some manila folder that I can, because I have to draw the circle around the button with the black paint, and so that's what I'm using to guide my stroke. I could do this freehand, but I'd rather do it like this. That's pretty easy. And then I just remove the little push pins, and then next I'll just fill in with the color of his shirt around here, and then maybe a little bit of the lighter color on the inside, and then maybe clean up the outline a little bit. But also the other thing I forgot to do was I want to put a little want to put a little bit of decoration on the rug just to give it some a little more interest, but I don't want to make it too busy, you know, so sometimes I'll use these little, I'll just make little arrows, you know, little arrows pointing in different directions, and then I'll color them in with different colors of paint. So now I'll just add some color, you know, different colors. Maybe I'll put red here. Okay, I want to do some more work on the face. I want to bring out those highlights, you know, on the left side of his face. Here's the photograph at Nick. I've tacked it up next so I can see it a little bit. It's more convenient for me. And so I got the shadows in that I think I can keep those the way they are, but I have to do some work on this whole left side of his face. So what I'll first do is put some red down, very, very light. I don't, because I want to accent, I want to concentrate, bring out the highlights. So not too much red, but just a little bit. All right, that looks pretty good. Now I have to redraw the face a little bit. Well, maybe that's all I can do for now. There's a lot of little touch-up, you know, around here. I got some spots I have to fill in here, over here, up here, you know, some areas in the shirt. Also, I'll have to redraw these arrows in black, maybe add some more paint to them, do some fill on the carpet, the table, a lot of little, just the usual odds and ends towards the end of any painting, or at least any one of my paintings. But right now, I kind of like it. I think the face came out good. So stay tuned. Okay, back to Mike's room. I'm hoping to finish today. And who knows, maybe I actually will. It's just a lot of little touch-up things. I have to do some touch-up around this button. I've got to fix these little arrow decorations in the rug, you know. There's some touch-up to be done around the book and the table, the glove, here, there, everywhere. It's all about detail, you know, to finish off the details, because details are important, you know. And also a little work left to do in the face, clean up this area, you know, here, there, little background. Anyway, that's the plan, so let's get started. Okay, now for the rug. Okay, now I have to redraw everything. And I'll start with the button. Just have to redraw that circle, the outline of it. And while I'm down there, might as well do the arms. Now for the face. Okay, now I have to redraw all those arrows. Well, that's it. Nick's room. I've done my best. What can I tell you? You know, it's not perfect, but what is perfect? You know, the search for perfection is, let's put it this way, it's an endless search and ultimately unsatisfying. I'll put it that way. But I like it. I'm happy with it. So now there's just one thing left to do, my favorite part, to sign my name. When I do that, that means I'm happy with the painting and it's ready for the museum. You know what I'm saying? Where should I sign it? That left shoulder, or you know, his left shoulder, that might be a good place. I really should write that down somewhere in the painting. You know, Nick's room. I'll do it here. Yeah, titles are important, you know, because otherwise they might miss the point. You know, it's so easy for people to miss the point, know what I'm saying? All right, Nick's room. Perfetto. Okay, Nick's room. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the vlog if you haven't already. Tell your friends about it. Leave a comment. Give it a thumbs up and all that. And I'll see you next time.